Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Immortal Gaming. This is me again, Marvin, and we're now here for another video for Ragnarok Origin. And this time we're going to be talking about the sneak peek that they have released regarding the other or the newer job balancing patch. Yes, we're gonna get another job balancing. It's really good that they are keeping on doing this, and they have already applied this on Taiwan server, and it's our it's our time to get it, right? Okay, so it's this one. All right. So it is with regards to Ranger, Warlock, Guillotine Cross, Archbishop, Royal Guard, and the Assassin Cross. So, yep, all of those jobs are now celebrating the mechanics. I don't know why they are not, not touching the mechanics. I do believe that when you keep on buffing other jobs, you have to, you have to catch up the usual jobs that are on the meta. But I'm certain that mechanics are not yet part of the meta. So I do think that they still have to touch on that. Maybe on the next one. Okay, let's start with the Ranger. Okay, Ranger. This is one thing that I have been complaining when I tried to become a Ranger. The arrow storm, it's the delay, the animation, it takes just so much time for you. There's an animation for the Ranger to, to spring up the bow and release it, to release this arrow storm as if it was gonna do a lot of damage. It's not gonna be dealing a lot of damage. For your information, the arrow storm is used for additional debuff on the enemy, right? So that your Wind Fury will be dealing 50% more damage. So they have now made it very fluid. It says here increased fluidity. So they have minimized the animation for the arrow storm so that you can in a way now start putting it on your auto. Okay, so arrow storm optimize the skill animation for increased fluidity and shorten the pre-damage duration. So that's how long it falls on the enemy. Okay, so that's nice. So it's just the same as the buff that they did on the savage attack on the Dorams, so that the damage would be instant, almost instant. Apologies. Okay, next, Warlock. They are buffing the other set. So we know that the Warlocks, 100% of the Warlocks are using, no, not 100, 99% of the Warlocks are using the Fire Wind, combo. Now they are buffing the Earth and Ice, Earth Water. So they should have been doing this ever since, and they should have, added a little bit more debuff. So skill duration extended from 3 seconds to 5 seconds on the Earth Strain. Oh my goodness, there's gonna be a lot of Warlocks that are gonna change, particularly the lower Divine Power ones, because if you are a Mage or a Warlock, the lowered powered ones are usually turned into a utility core of the guild on guild leagues. So this is gonna be a thing now, because they are now pumping up not only the damage but the effects on the Earth and Water combo. Okay, so speaking of damage, so they have increased the maximum of Earth Strain from 350% to 450%. Then the movement speed reduction caused by Frostbite increased now from 20% to 30% movement speed reduction. And this is what I love about this patch. The defense reduction, the magic defense reduction caused by Frostbite. It was like negligible before. It was like, okay, if you get frostbitten, it's okay. It's just 10% damage or defense reduction. Now it's 30% defense reduction. So I think it's gonna be one of those key factors that 1 or 2 Warlocks or 3 or even 4 Warlocks in Elite would be doing, so that they could keep on decreasing the defense of the enemies, so the rest of the Elite parties would be able to to kill them faster. Okay, So for the High Wizard, the Frost Nova damage has also been increased. This should have been, you know, ages ago, guys. Ages. I mean, we have these sigils for High Wizard with Frost Nova, and now you're only pumping up the Frost Nova at this point. Where, well, the newer released servers would be enjoying this, but certainly not us. But regardless, from 600% damage, 800% is now the damage of the first phase. For the second phase of the Frost Nova, it's now 700% damage. That's almost 50% increase on the second phase, and 25% increase, or no, 33% increase on the first phase. That's really good. Okay, next, Jack Frost. So also the duration of the Jack Frost is now up to 5 seconds. That's so good. And the silence is now 4 seconds. Now, the damage multiplier, look at this, from 1,300% to 1,900%. That's almost half increase. Almost 50% increase. That's 600% additional multiplier. Next, attack reduction by Tremble, caused by Tremble, is now 30%. That is 10% before. And now the movement speed, additional movement speed reduction is also 30%. It's like so good. I mean, the Warlocks have now attained one of the builds of the Dora, which is, you know, the suppress build, which is the support utility build. Using this one, the what do you call this one? The Storm Realm, and then the Vortex. I'm sorry, Tetra Vortex. Sea Vortex. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering a lot, because I am, you know, hurrying this because I have to go to my brother. Okay, so yep, look at that. Imagine the increase of the reduction of movement speed, the attack reduction and defense reduction on the enemies. That's one of those most viable now. That's gonna be one of the most viable now on guild leagues, and particularly on most of the small scale and large scale PvP contents. Now, let's go to the next one. It is Guillotine Cross. Okay, Guillotine Cross. Wow, every balance patch there is the sniper or ranger, and there is also the Guillotine Cross. Okay. So they're a dagger now, plus 15. The crit rate that gets inherited from the character is now 30%, coming from 20%. Venom Pressure, okay, optimize the skill animation also. Dark Claw, Rolling Cutter, it's now faster in terms of the skill animation. And the Rolling Cutter is one of those, skills that may, drop your DPS on long periods of time if you are a Guillotine Cross. I've already experienced it on the KR server. So now they have shortened the duration of this skill from 1 second to 0.3 seconds. And the number of skill attacks is reduced from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. It's okay because they have increased in return the damage multiplier. So you're not gonna be casting the Rolling Cutter for 1 second now. It's just 0.3 seconds. Just that's as fast as like that, okay? And now the multiplier from 550% to 770%. And then on Under Phantom Spree, now it's gonna be from 700% to 980%. So a lot of buffs again to the Guillotine Cross. Next, Archbishops. Okay, Archbishops, Epiclesis. This is huge, guys. This is huge. Increasing the skill range and the duration of Lauda Agnus. These are gonna be, one of the game-breaking things that an Archbishop can give as a support. Epiclesis from 5 meters to 7 meters. Bonded Fate. At last. Bonded Fate. It now can get stretched up to 9 meters. That's long. Wow, that's so good, okay? And then Lauda Agnus from 3 seconds to 5 seconds. And the next, Royal Guard. I did not realize that this is a thing on Royal Guard, and I I do believe that the Royal Guards are gonna breathe a little much easier right now, because before, I did not realize that before, it resets, the stance of the Royal Guard resets whenever you respawn or switch maps. So now, whenever you do this stance, you'll be staying there even though you respawned already or switch maps. That's good. That's really good. But I highly suggest that we also put up not only Royal Guard on the job balances, but also Shura. Come on. You need to buff the Shura's PvP skills. When will that happen? Devs, hello? Okay, next, this is for the Thieves, Assassins, and the Assassin Cross on the newer servers. Poisonous Blade, Red Cut, Sonic Blow, Trick Control, they have already decreased the cast animation here, the precast animation, so that you could, in terms of fluidity, when they say fluidity, your character is not gonna stutter or stop before casting another skill or do normal attacks. So when you do Sonic Blow, it's just like almost an auto proc from a skill or from a card. All right, so I think that's it. What do you think about this, guys? Do you find this useful? Are you happy with these changes? I'm pretty sure the Royal Guards are not satisfied. The mechanics are left untouched. I mean, they're rampaging out there. Where are our buffs? Come on, we're gonna be losing a lot. I get it. We have already, the developers have already introduced a very powerful sigil to them, but in terms of the card skills, I think they will be left behind when the dawn and the era of the Guillotine Cross comes. And the Rangers, it's really getting popular right now. But yep, I do believe that they are still thinking that it still is okay in terms of the balancing between mechanics and others. So yep, the Shuras are obviously not happy with this. No Shura again. Okay, and also we have one slot available on our pilot services. So if you want to inquire about our pilot services and our optimization services, kindly message the Facebook page that is on the screen right now. I'm also gonna put it on the description and on the comment section. But anyway, that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you happen to like this video, please do leave a like, share this to your friends, and click that bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video, start a new stream, or a new content. That's it. See you again in the next video. Bye-bye.